Remember this, right? The UFO splits a Hellfire missile. Do you guys know this was when we were doing bombing runs on Iranian advanced technology laboratories underground in Yemen? That when this event occurred, October of 2024.
In the government, United States government arsenal that can split a Hellfire missile like this.
No.
And do whatever blob thing it did and then keep going. Nothing.
Nothing.
All right. How about you, Chief Wiggins?
Nothing to my knowledge, ma'am.
Okay. And how about you, Mr. Borland?
I prefer to answer that in a skiff.
But that's a Hellfire missile smacking into that UFO and just bounced right off. And it kept going.
It kept going, and it looks like the debris was taken with it.
Yeah. What the hell is that? What?
So again, I'm not going to speculate what it is, but the question is,
does this video scare you guys? Yes or no?
Yes.
Wiggins?
Yes.
Nat?
Now, again, the reason we had forces in the area at the time was to bomb it. U.S. bombers target underground Houthi weapon sites in Yemen. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin said B-2 Spirit stealth bombers were part of the operation that targeted hardened underground facilities housing missiles and other munitions that Iran-backed group had used to attack civilian and military ships. So isn't it interesting to anyone else that on the bombing run to bomb underground Iranian advanced tech factories, this fucking thing happens? The craziest UFO video potentially of all time? Is it worth noting at all? Again, say what you will about me, call me schizo, call me crazy. Potentially one of the craziest UFO videos at all time, and I know skeptics like to say it's been debunked. We only have it because we were in the region bombing Iranian advanced underground bases. This is a fact. That is why we were there. This is not me conspiraboomering off. This is me just putting connections together. You know what else is really interesting when you look at this timeline? You know what happened just 2 weeks after this? Just 2 weeks after this, we had this happen. The New Jersey mystery drones. Just watch a little montage from my epic documentary on my main channel. Go check it out.
What the fuck is that? You seeing that, right?
All just stopped because
they're fucking drones.
And so she had to have a partial foot and gill.
You saw them, right?
Yes. Yeah. So
huge. Oh my gosh, I don't like that. Stop. Oh my gosh. Oh my god.
What's on the back of it?
Oh my gosh.
What is on the back of that thing?
Which is low. Holy fuck, dude. Why?
Again, these all started 2 weeks after the UFO splits a Hellfire video, which again was because we were bombing Iranian advanced tech factories in the region.
Dad! Dad! Come out quick! Dude!
What the heck are we seeing?
That's like... It's an actual... What? It's like landing.
Honey. What are you seeing? You get that.
I am. It's like landing.
Nobody else sees this? Are we crazy?
I have it on video.
Are we crazy?
It's like down in the trees now.
What the hell? We should have sit over there. Wait, we're gonna head down here. I'm so
Instagram, what's that? Look, hold on, let me stop walking. What's that? That's a plane? Why it ain't moving? Then what's this little homie back here? That's a plane? Why it ain't moving? Look at that, it got 4 lights on it.
God, this is terrifying.
That's a UFO.
No, is that
It's
really
moving. It's moving.
What is that? What is that? What is that?
It's a UFO.
So, are you videoing?
Yeah.
Again, this was literally 2 weeks, guys. The UFO splits a Hellfire missile was October 2024. The first reports of mystery drones in New Jersey were November 2024.
What? That's like a UFO.
This happened. A sitting member of the Senate said that they were informed that these drones were from Iran. And not just that, at the time, Rep. Anna Luna, a friend of the show, she didn't overtly say she agrees with them, but at various points she was like, people need to stop disrespecting Senator Jeff Van Drew. Here she is at the time. The fact that the Pentagon is trying to gaslight Americans and undermine Congressman JVD's credibility is no surprise. Look how they handled the Chinese spy balloon. And actually, I think he's a congressman, not a senator. So sorry, but listen to this.
Deal. Iran launched a mothership probably about a month ago that contains these drones. That mothership is off. I'm going to tell you the deal. It's off the east coast of the United States of America. They've launched drones, is everything that we can see or hear. And again, these are from high sources. I don't say this lightly. Now, we know there was a probability it could have been our own government. We know it's not our own government because they would have let us know. It could have been some really glorified hobbyists that were doing something unbelievable. They don't have the technology. But let's pretend that's possible. The third possibility was somebody, an adversarial country, doing this. Know that Iran made a deal with China to purchase drones, motherships, and technology in order to go forward. The sources I have are good. They can't reveal who they are because they are speaking to me in confidentiality. These drones should be shot down. Whether it was some crazy hobbyist that we can't imagine, or whether it is Iran, and I think it very possibly could be, they should be shot down. We are not getting the full deal, and the military is on alert with this.
Look, you've given us some pretty dire information just here, and I want to make sure that our viewers are digesting this. Iran has the capability to pull up along our eastern seaboard and launch drones the size of an SUV into the skies of several states, particularly New Jersey, where we know the incoming president has a large home, also in the same county or nearby where some of these drones in New Jersey have been seen. That capability exists. It's possible some of those drones are here. So I have two questions. How are they fueling them? They have to land somewhere. Drones don't fly forever. Why don't they close down the airspace? Yes, it's inconvenient. Yes, it's the holidays. Shut it down. But if you start shooting things and you don't know how they're fueled, that's going to be mass explosions. This isn't like one spy balloon. Congressman, this is serious.
We've got to bring them down, and we've got to find a way to bring them down. I don't know exactly where they're landing. Obviously, I have some information.
And again, even he said, right, the congressman said, the Iranian said, it's Iran and China. We're going to close with this.
So this email,
Cybertruck Bomber, Matthews Livelsberger, hero, ultimate whistleblower. I don't think he killed himself. I think he was trying to do the right thing.
came in on December 31st at 10:42 a.m. That is Tuesday. He said, in case I do not make it to my decision point or onto the Mexico border, I am sending this now. Please do not release this until 1 January and keep my identity private until then. First off, I am not under duress or hostile influence or control. My first car was a 2006 black Ford Mustang V6 for verification. What we have been seeing with drones, he puts that in quotes, he says drones, is the operational use of gravitic propulsion systems powered aircraft by most recently China and the East Coast, but throughout history, the US. Only we in China have this capability. Our OPSEN, that's Operation Center, our OPSEN location for this activity is in the box below. China has been launching them from the Atlantic from submarines for years, but this activity recently has picked up. As of now, it is just a show of force, and they are using it similar to how they used the balloon for SIGINT and ISR, which are also part of the integrated comms system. There are dozens of those balloons in the air at any given time. The so what is because of the speed and stealth of these unmanned aircraft. They are the most dangerous threat to national security that has ever existed. They basically have an unlimited payload capacity and can park it over the White House if they wanted. It's checkmate. The U.S. government needs to give the history of this, how we are employing it and weaponizing it, how China is employing them and what the way forward is. China is poised to attack anywhere in the East Coast. I've been followed for over a week now from likely Homeland or FBI, and they are looking to...
And I apologize. This is when I had my old editing software, and so it's like kind of poppy and crackly, but you could still hear it.
...to move on me and are unlikely going to let me cross into Mexico, but won't because they know I am armed and I have a massive VBID. Let me pause right there for a second. So he says a massive VBID. When I was talking to the FBI yesterday, they didn't know what a VBID was. I had to explain what that acronym meant, literally.
You fucking serious?
Dead serious. I said it twice and he goes, you said that word VBID. Can you tell me what that is? For your audience, a VBID, for your audience who has not been in the GWOT for the last 20 years, a VBID is a vehicle-borne improvised explosive device. In layman's terms, a car bomb, what we saw at Trump Tower. So backing up, he says, I am armed and have a massive VBID. I've been trying to maintain a very visible profile and have kept my phone, and they are definitely digitally tracking me. Here's where he gets into the other stuff. And this is where we had to redact the names. Well, your producer redacted the names. I have knowledge of this program and also war crimes that were covered up during airstrikes in Nimruz province, Afghanistan in 2019 by the admin, DOD, DEA, and CIA. I conducted targeting for these strikes of over 120.
So yeah, point being, Matthew Livelsberger said it was Chinese technology. We have members of Congress, potentially even Rep. Annalena. She probably wouldn't say that now, but at the time it seemed like she was kind of saying it and agreeing with Jeff Van Drew, that these are Iranian. Don't know what to make of it all. People are saying, oh, that's just propaganda PR to get us at war, the current war with Iran and China. Maybe. I'm very open to that. Very open to that. But again, facts are facts. The UFO splits the Hellfire missile video was while we were doing operations in Yemen to blow up advanced tech underground Iranian-funded facilities. Fact 2, the U.S. mystery drone wave happened 2 weeks after that video was filmed. Fact 3, a member of Congress said he was told that they were Iranian. What is to be made of all these? I don't know. Fuck it. I was going to skip them, but let's just do it while we're